Hey, welcome to the channel. So want to talk to you about something happening with Bitcoin that's happening right in front of you. It's happening every single day, but I've got a very big example of this. And I guess really the statement I really want to put out there, and I think this applies to all of crypto, right? In specifically Bitcoin, is that you're not bullish enough, really, ultimately. Okay. I've talked about this. I think that crypto is the last financial frontier. And what I mean by that, I think it's one of the biggest and last opportunity to create generational wealth and kind of, for the most part, being on the ground floor. Well, yes, crypto's been around for a long time now, a while now, but it still has not hit mainstream. Okay. It still has not hit the mainstream consciousness of the investing community at large in the world, here in the United States, Europe, in the world. Okay. And so I think that there's a real relevance here, and something I really want to share with you. Okay. So again, I just want to convey to you that, it's one of those things where if you take a look at the opportunities out there, it is, I think, crypto, one of the best out there. Something I want to do for you, if you're interested, is free. Links in the description below. Go check out my free wealth strategies newsletter. This is a newsletter to help you generate more profit, more wealth with stocks and crypto. It's in the description below. If you're watching this on X below this video, it's 100% for free. So go try that out. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share with you related to Bitcoin, that's happening right in front of you. Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, obviously one of the biggest and most prolific advocates for Bitcoin. His company, MicroStrategy, has just bought another $217 million worth of Bitcoin. And I believe their total Bitcoin holdings are now over 45 plus billion. That's with a B, dollars. Okay. But really my point is to share with you, obviously, that this happened. Okay. But the real point here is that it's what's happening right in front of you is that people are buying Bitcoin and holding and stacking Bitcoin every single day, even in times like right now that are somewhat turbulent, where we're waiting for what's the Federal Reserve going to do or not going to do, all this kind of stuff. Okay. It's time to be in crypto. It really is. And it's a asset class that I think everybody should own should have some exposure to. And I think that everybody should own some Bitcoin. Whether you want to own a lot or not, that's up to you. I realize that it's expensive at $112,000 per coin, and which is why I believe in a good diversified strategy. It's why I own XRP. It's why I own Cardano. It's why I own Ethereum and things of that nature. Okay. My point is that every single day there's people buying Bitcoin, and they're successful with it. I mean, think of it this way. If you've been putting $30 into Bitcoin for the last 10 plus years, you would 100% be a millionaire right now. You would. And that's one way to look at it, is look at it from the standpoint of like, okay, I can't afford to get $10,000 to put into it because I don't have that money, or whatever it may be, whatever your situation is. But everybody can afford to put some into Bitcoin every single day. If it's $10, $20, every single major crypto exchange out there, like crypto.com and Coinbase, et cetera, will allow you to set up an auto draft. They'll do that. They're like, okay, we can set up where your bank account drafts every single day or every other day or every week or whatever it is, a certain amount of money. And it can be a little amount. There is that classic story of the guy who put $30 into Bitcoin for years and years and years, and over 10 plus years, he's now a Bitcoin millionaire. Okay. You can do this with any crypto, but we're talking about Bitcoin because I think, again, Bitcoin is generational wealth. Bitcoin's going to go to $10 plus million a coin. It will be. You'll be talking about the days. Well, I remember I bought Bitcoin when it was 100,000. People will be like, oh my God, you were so smart. It's happening right in front of you. People are stacking crypto. They're stacking Bitcoin. They're in. And quite honestly, you're not bullish enough. Quite honestly, ask yourself this one question. Do you believe that the entire crypto market, and I'm talking about that number right there, $3.87 trillion, the entire crypto market cap, how big the entire crypto market is, do you think that number is going to get bigger? Do you think that number is going to be 7 trillion, 10 trillion, 12, 20, 30, year, 2, 5, 10 from now? If the answer is yes, then why aren't you buying? Okay. I mean, well, I'm kind of worried about what's going to happen next with the Federal Reserve. I get that. Okay. But if you have that longer term view, then there's really no reason not to be stacking. And which is why I buy every week. Okay. Now that's me. This is not investing advice. You got to do what's right for you. I'm just really kind of pointing out, trying to walk you around the proverbial park and say, hey, look, MicroStrategy has bought every single quarter. I mean, they buy a lot of Bitcoin. They bet $45+ billion worth. They have bought in good times and bad times because they have a long-term view of it. Now, I know that this is an extreme example, but it's still relevant. Okay. So with that, just take it, my point, I guess, with the real video here is that I just wanted to kind of open your eyes to the fact that, hey, it's one of those things. I've given you a couple opportunities from what you could do. You could be doing auto draft every single day, $10, $20, $30, whatever that number is. You could be buying some every single day. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And it will create wealth over time. Okay. So with that, again, we got Bitcoin kind of consolidating in that $112,000 range right now. We've been trading in that tight range. We know that that's been playing out. But if you want to help and making even more money, look, I've got an opportunity for you. If you're interested, I've got a piece of software. This is WorldCoin as an example. Last two days ago, it gave a buy alert, and now we're at 54+%. Okay, so $1,000 worth of WorldCoin bought here would now be worth over. Actually, the price is surging even more. Look at that. The price is surging as I was making this video. It's up 58+%. Okay. So $1,000 bought would have already made you $580 in profit in the last 2 days. The software will help you with stocks as well. This is Netflix, NFLX. This is the Netflix chart. See over here on the right, and Netflix is highlighted just to make sure you guys can see that right above my picture. Yes, you can. Okay. So yeah, give it a look. Links are in the description below if you're interested. The best options quarterly, and there's a discount code down there. The link is in the description below. If you're watching some X links below this video, quarterly option is the cheapest. It's about $1.15 a day with that discount. You actually pay less than what you see on the screen here. Okay, with that discount code down there. There's also a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. So look, if you're trying to make even more money, make even more profits in crypto, then why not use technology that'll help you do it? And the software runs on an iPhone, Android, whatever you want. And it literally will send you an alert, tell you when to buy, when to sell, all that kind of stuff. So give it a look. It's right down there. All right. I'll see you. Have a good one. Bye.